What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Minaal Carry On 3.0 review. During this review, I am going to tell you everything you need to know about this backpack. I'm gonna pack it out, show you how much we can actually fit inside. I'm gonna go over some pros and some cons. And I would stay tuned until the end of the review because just in case you don't think that this is your perfect bag, I am going to give some alternative recommendations. So let's find out what the Minaal's got to offer. Let's start off with the gist of the Minaal Carry On 3.0. All right, so this is a great bag if you're like a digital nomad, if you take a lot of weekend trips, if you travel for work, if you just travel in general, and you are looking for a very reliable bag that also has an insanely protective laptop compartment. I can't say that enough. This is definitely one of my favorite laptop compartments I've ever seen. And not only that, it's also a 35-liter bag, so it's got some really great capacity. And I think it just maintains a nice, sleek style and shape when it's packed out. I think it's a great bag. Some of its top features, we have a wide clamshell style opening into this main compartment, a shoulder strap stowaway system for some versatile carrying, a back hidden pocket, and the star of the show, drum roll please, the device nest laptop compartment. This bag is 35 liters, and for reference, this is what it looks like on me. I am 5'2". It comes in two different color options. It weighs 3.12 pounds. It comes with a lifetime warranty, and this bag is going to cost you about $350 US. And if you don't need to know any more information, you're like, laptop protection? That's my number one thing. That's what I want. And you want to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. That link is just always going to offer you the best price for these bags. It's going to offer any discount codes that we have going on, and it will always show some support to the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. But let's see what's going on with this bag. Let's get into the front of the Minaal Carry On 3.0. For these materials, we have 600D Picton fabric. It is made from recycled yarn, and it is pretty durable and tough material. It is going to offer you some good weather resistance, and I think that these materials offer the bag a bit of a sleeker style. And for pockets for the front, we do have two front pockets, and then we've got a water bottle pocket that is more on the front than on the side. And I think that that is going to add to sort of the shape of the bag. It's got more of a sleek, longer look instead of a bulkier look. So since that water bottle pocket's a bit more on the front than on the side, it's not gonna be super wide. But for these two pockets, we've got one. This bottom one has an internal pocket with another zippered pocket with some mesh materials. And then above that, another pocket. And then this top pocket has a bit of depth. It goes to the bottom of this pocket here. And there is no internal organization in there. Also, we've got just some black internal materials. Me personally, that's not my favorite. One of my favorite features of a bag is when they have a really bright interior color, just because I think that it makes it easier to find what you're looking for, especially for a pocket like this that has no internal organization. It quite literally is just a deep, dark black hole, and you're just like hoping and praying that you can find your stuff in there. I would have preferred a bit brighter of a color, but what can you do? Let's just start packing this bag out. I'm gonna pack it out as if I'm taking it traveling. So for those two pockets, I would like to put my smaller items that I need quicker access to, that I don't want to go into the main compartment to grab. So first up, for this bottom pocket, we do have a little bit of internal organization with that pocket. First up in there, we've got a little key leash. So we're gonna pop these suckers on. Easy. Right on. Designated spot. You'll always know where your keys are. We'll throw them in there. In that little pocket, I am going to throw my AirPods and my portable charger. Zip that closed, their own little spot. And then I'm gonna throw a pen in there, my chapstick, and some hand sanitizer. Then behind that, we've got a bigger pocket where I will throw my bulkier gear. I'm gonna throw my Sony headphones, and my wallet in there. They fit perfectly. Close that up. Those are always things when I'm in the airport that I really look to grab first. I would put my passport in there, but this bag does have a little designated passport pocket that we will get to in a couple sections. But if you don't want to fill it out with that stuff, you could put snacks in there. You could put like a little medicine pouch or a little makeup pouch in there. It's pretty versatile, those front pockets. Pack it out however you'd like. That is just what I would put in there while I'm walking through the airport. So I think that that's pretty much it. We got a minimalist front, not much going on, so let's get into the middle of the Minaal Carry On 3.0. Alrighty, for the middle, we're gonna start with the main compartment. To get in there, we've got these chunky, thick YKK zippers with some easily accessible zipper pullers, and also these zippers are lockable, which is a great feature to have when you're traveling, just in case you do have to end up checking this bag and you got some valuables in here you don't want people going through. You just lock up those zippers, good to go. And then for the main compartment, we've got a clamshell style opening into this pretty spacious main compartment. On one side, we've got one big mesh pocket at the top and then another pocket below that. And then on the other side, we don't have anything going on, but this is where the front pocket is. So we do have a little bit of bulk in there, and that takes up some of the space in this main compartment. And then down here, we also do have a little something eaten up in that main compartment. Let's figure out what that is. At the bottom of the bag, you've got a little hidden zipper. Let's open that up. It's like a little surprise. It's like a little present. We've got a little handy dandy rain cover for our backpack. This is obviously super handy if you are traveling in a destination and you land and it's just a freaking rainstorm. I just got to Hong Kong a few weeks ago and there was a typhoon when I landed, so this really would have come in handy if I had this. I would have just popped it right over my backpack. Just gives you peace of mind. All your stuff's gonna be safe, your bag's not gonna get ruined. So that is just a nice little feature to have. And then you just pack it up and you throw it back in its little designated spot. And if you don't want to put it in there, because it does not a lot of space, doesn't eat up a lot of space in the main compartment, but a little bit. So if you wanted to take that out, you're more than welcome to, and it'll give you some more space in the main compartment. Okay, so for this main compartment, we got these two pockets on one side and then nothing on the other. How I pack, I am just like the biggest lover of packing cubes. I'm always traveling with them. So I don't really need a lot of organization in my main compartment because I already have the organization with the packing cubes. And I find that I can fit more in the main compartment. It's just more organized and put together. So for these pockets, they are a great option if you don't use packing cubes. Like I like the mesh pocket. I would put like my socks, my underwear, my bathing suits in there, depending on where you go. You could put all your jewelry in there. Like these pockets are pretty versatile. Everyone packs their bag differently depending on where you're going, how you like to pack, blah, 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 all that stuff. So I'm just gonna pack this out just to see the amount that we can fit, see if it looks a little bulky. So I'm just gonna throw my packing cubes right on in. Also with this bag, like the depth, there's not a lot of depth on this side. It's more on this side, which I'm like, I don't really know if I would put them here or here. I think I would put them here. So we're gonna throw them on this side. We've got the big packing cube, and then we'll put the smaller one with all my little things. And then in this mesh pocket, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my big old towel, and then my little dop kit with my toiletries. And then in the bottom here, this pocket has no internal organization as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my little tech pouch, and then I'm gonna throw a JBL speaker in there and my travel adapter. Everything's got its own little space. Zip it up. I will say this is kind of a little bit of a strange main compartment in my opinion. Like I'm scratching my head like, did I pack this out the right way? It just a little bit, it feels tight, but it's not because I got everything I needed in. Let's close it, let's see. Okay. Yeah, like I feel like you could actually fit more in there. It doesn't feel tight and bulky at all. Maybe it's just just a little different, just a little different. Oh yeah, honestly, like we could probably fit way more in there because it looks like got a little space right there where it's not as tight, so you could fit maybe another packing cube in there. And I don't think it has a large shape to it, like it's not busting out. It's not gonna look like a big old turtle shell. I think it maintains a nice shape. On me, it's gonna look big either way because it's a 35 liter and I'm small, but if you're a bit bigger, like I think that this will be a really nice form-fitting bag for you. And then if it is a little bit bulky and you wanna make it even thinner, we've got 2 side compression straps. So you can just tighten those and it'll just cinch the bag down even more. Compression straps are always a nice little touch. And then lastly, we've got a nice little side handle. So if you want to carry it in like brief mode, you've got this really well padded and such soft, smooth materials. It's a nice grip. It's not too thick. It's not too big for my little small hands. And it feels really nicely. It feels like I have really good control over the bag. And it offers a second point of grabbing it, like if it's in the overhead compartment. So it just makes things quicker. We always want to be quick, get the F out of that plane as fast as possible. So I do love having 2 handles on a travel bag. But then let's see at what size water bottle we can fit in here. So let's see if my little skinny guy can fit in. Oh yeah, very easy. I will say it's kind of like a little short of a water bottle holder. So if you have like a long one, or I know a lot of people like to put like tripods or other things in water bottle holders. So that's just something to keep in mind, that it's not very long and secure. But that's why we do have this nice little elastic band that you can tighten. So your bottle is pretty secure in there. And like you can definitely see when I stand it up, right? You can see that it is shorter. Like normally when I put this bottle in, it goes like up to here on a water bottle holder. Thank God there is this elastic band to hold it into place. But that is definitely something to be aware of depending on what bottle you travel with. Let's try the big old boy, the 34 ouncer. That fits better. Put the elastic over it. That feels much more secure in there. That is a great little addition. And then we all done. But you know, the real test is trying it on and the star of the show, the laptop compartment. So let's get into the back of the Minaal Carry On 3.0. Okay, we're getting into my favorite part. Let's talk about the laptop compartment. So it is located in the back of the bag, and we have, once again, same thing, 2 lockable zippers with some zipper pullers. Seamless opening into that compartment, and then, oh, look at that. It's a beauty. Oh my goodness. This is known as their double device nest system. I think it's so amazing because it's away from all 4 corners, so no matter where you drop your bag, your laptop is not gonna hit the ground. It's got 2 holders to really secure the laptop in place. It has some padded, kind of like microfiber-esque material, so it's not really gonna scratch your laptop. And then you've got the padding from what you put in the main compartment, and then the padding on the back panel, all against it. Like, I just think this is such a good laptop compartment. I always double wrap my laptop. I'm always putting a protective case on it. But with this one, it is not needed. This is my 13-inch MacBook Pro. Let's get her done. We are going to put in this back one. Secure, secure. And then we also have this 11-inch tablet that we can put right in there. Like I said, double device. Boom. It's so secure. It feels nice and tight. I mean, you could probably even go above and beyond and put a protective case on your laptop and shove it in there because this material is really stretchy. Let's see if we can fit a bigger laptop. This is a 16-inch pretend laptop, and look at that. I mean, that is gonna be like really, really secure in there. That's not moving anywhere. I could just talk about it all day long. I'll stop myself. It's just really protective. Amazing. Chef's kiss. Now for the other side, pocket at the top that is very thin but long, and it doesn't have much capacity to it. Like you could put, you know, maybe a cord or like some flash drives, but you're not gonna fit anything large in there. Like here we've got a little cord. I could fit that in there. You could put anything like spare, like cash or something small, like jewelry that you want to keep away from everything else. So, you know, just depends on little gear that you travel with that you would want to put in there. But that's going to be about it for me. And then we got this little document sleeve, and we got a little clip here. So you just pop that open. And in there, we do also have a little pocket as well that can fit a portable battery. You could fit your laptop charger in there. It could also be a side pocket because it goes all the way down to here. And it does have a little bit of depth to it, but all the things from the main compartment kind of eat up a little bit of the capacity for this pocket. And whatever you do put in this pocket, it's gonna lay right against your laptop. So that is something to think about when you're packing it out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my laptop charger right in this back little pocket there. So it's got its own little spot. And then just to show you what will fit, I'm gonna put my notebook right in that slot there. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to put a lot of stuff back there because I don't want it to be against my laptop, especially like nothing bulky. So that's pretty much all I would put in there. Let's zip it closed. Ooh, seamless. So easy. I truly do feel like I can actually fit some more stuff in here. So if you're a bit of an overpacker or you're going on a longer trip, you need to fill this bag up some more, you definitely can. Now for the comfort, let's talk about what's going on back here. We got shoulder straps, back panel, stowaway system. So first up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize this little hidden pocket back here. It goes until about right there. So that's a perfect spot for your passport. And I love any bag that has a passport designated pocket because I'm someone that when I'm traveling, I'll probably reach for my passport to check and see if I have it, give or take 75 times. Like when I'm in the airport, and I'll have a mini heart attack every time. Like I just get so nervous that I'm gonna lose my passport. So having a little designated spot just helps me personally, because when I start to have a panic attack, I'm like, oh wait, it's in its little home, it's safe. So I do love that. It fits perfectly. It doesn't add any bulk or anything. So A++ for that. Then for the back panel, we've got really great padding. We've got all these cuts for some ventilation, nice airflow. I like the material on this. It's definitely not going to irritate your skin. Like it's really soft. It's really light and really thin, but still offers nice padding. And that is the same materials on the shoulder straps, which I love. Like it's just so smooth to the touch and so soft. And I love that. Like if I'm wearing a tank top, I just don't like the rough material on my shoulders. I want it to just glide nicely, just sit like butter on my shoulders. And that's what this feels like. We have nice padding. The shoulder straps aren't super thick, which I feel like when I put the bag on, I'm really gonna like that because I am smaller and thick shoulder straps sometimes just irritate me. Below that, we do have load lifters at the top. That's gonna help redistribute the weight. Below that, we've got an adjustable sternum strap. We got a little whistle here. We've got below that, the adjusters to make it as tight or as loose fitting as you would like. We got some dangle stoppers. We got all the comfort features going on back here. And then you even have these two little loops here, and you can buy a hip belt. It is not included, but you can add on a hip belt, and then that is going to bump the comfort up to another level. But let's say you don't even want to wear it in backpack mode. You want to wear it in brief mode, or you want to get rid of the dangle if you have to check your bag, all that good stuff. We got these magnets up here, so it's super easy. You just unhook it, lay these flat, and then under here, we've got a little, some extra fabric. You're gonna line it over, and you just zip-a-doo, zippity-doo-dah, all the way around, and you got a clean back. And you can rock this baby like this, do some arm pumps, like Do I think that it's the cleanest looking stowaway system I've ever seen? No, like, you know, obviously the shoulder straps pop out. It looks a little bulky. It is kind of annoying just because I'm lazy to take this off and then to roll it back up and shove it in there. Like, I'm just really lazy, honestly, and I just find that annoying. But on the plus side, it does offer like a dangle-free experience, and when you're not using the bag, if you want it out of the way, you can use that and like shove it under the bed. Like, it's just a nice option to have. So let's roll this back on up and tuck. See, like, this isn't even that big of a deal. I'm just that lazy that I'm like, oh gosh, work too much. But we're gonna see what it feels like in backpack mode. So let's readjust. Clip on these easy little magnets. Magnets are the best, oh my gosh. Boom. Magnets are for lazy people, let's be real. All right, now, about that time, guys. About that time. The moment of truth. Okay, she's on. Start with the load lifters, sternum strap. Alrighty, here we go. This is what it looks like, fully packed out on moi. All right, first thing that I noticed, I love the back panel. Like, it feels so light and really well padded, and I just really like the back panel. Shoulder straps, once again, material is so soft. They're not too thick, which, you know, some people like, some people don't like. For this bag, it's not like super, super heavy, so I don't really need insanely thick shoulder straps, and I like that they're not wide. They do sit nicely on the chest region with the sternum strap in use. Like, I don't feel like it's putting too much pressure on the girls, and it's very easily adjustable, which I freaking love. You can just slide it up and down very easily. We got a little whistle. In case, you know, walking around at night and some weirdo's walking next to you, you just blow that whistle. If you want to piss some people off, I always travel with my brother. I love pissing him off, so I'll just blow that whistle, make some noise, be annoying, you know? And then, yeah, like, it feels very light. It doesn't feel like a very heavy backpack. It sits really nicely on me, and honestly, like, I think my favorite part is the back panel. Very, very comfortable. And yeah, for me, I'm a 5'2" little girly, so this is what it looks like on me, and I recommend, like, I think it's got really good comfort. But if you thought we were done, we're not, because I forgot something, because there's so much going on with this bag. So one last thing, if you don't want to rock it in brief mode and you don't want to rock it in backpack mode, there is a third option. We've got these 3 hooks on the side, and if you would like to rock it in shoulder mode, you can add on an adjustable and removable shoulder strap that is sold on their website. You just hook it on these, and then you have duffel mode. You got the extra handle here that's gonna be easy when you're rocking it in shoulder mode to pick it up and put it down. This bag is super versatile for all of your carrying needs. And that's about it. Now let's get into my pros and my cons of the Minaal Carry On 3.0. All right, for my pros. Pro number 1, the amazing laptop compartment. And pro number 2 is gonna be the comfort of that back panel and those materials. For my cons, con number 1, this water bottle holder is a bit short and small. And con number 2, the stowaway system, you know, it's not the best that I've ever seen in a travel bag. But if you're like, shut up, Marissa, that bag is sick, and you want to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if you've stuck around this whole time because you want to see my alternative recommendations, let's get into it. Here are the alternatives to the Minaal Carry On 3.0. Alrighty, alternative recommendation number 1, we've got the Tortuga Travel Backpack Lite. This backpack's a bit bigger at 40 liters, so you can definitely fit all of your needs. It's got a stretchy, really great water bottle holder, and you can detach these shoulder straps and tuck them away for a bit of an easier experience. And if you would like to learn some more information about this backpack, you can check the link in the description below. And alt rec number 2, we've got the Air Travel Pack 3 Regular. This is a great alternative if you are just looking for like an all-rounded, amazing travel backpack. It's comfortable, it has a very well padded laptop compartment, a spacious main compartment, and let's be real, like, it just looks good. So if you want to learn everything that there is to know about this backpack, you can go ahead and watch our full review right here. Woo! And that is all for this review today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you're liking these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. My name is Marissa. This is Gear for the Girls, brought to you by Nomads Nation. Peace!